Hey everybody, I'm 707, and this is part 8 of my Dragon Quest VIII walkthrough. And in part 7, I returned the tool bag to the guy on top of the hill, and I didn't warp back to Fairbury on camera. I did that off screen, but yeah, you can just use a Chimera Wing or walk back to Fairbury if you did not stock up on supplies and stuff like me before going out there to start with. If you did, then good for you. You can go ahead and skip this part. Around 6 minutes in is when we actually get to the Waterfall Cave, so I'm gonna buy that boomerang that I've been looking at for 420 gold. I have to sell a couple things before I can afford it though. That copper sword right there, if you're using swords or you just want it because you have lots of extra money, don't buy it because you're about to get a free one in the Waterfall Cave, so I don't suggest you do that. Those cheeses, you can sell that. I'm selling these plain clothes that we found in like part 2. There's no use for those. But yeah, the cheese, you can sell that because there's no real use for cheese other than that sucky attack from Munchie that does like 9 damage or some crap. I don't know. It sucks. I don't like it. A couple of the cheeses later on, you can sell those. I mean, you can use those in mixes, but otherwise just sell them. The soldier sword you can sell because you're about to get that copper sword, unless you use swords all the time and aren't buying the boomerang. Just getting some stuff in the inventory here. Antidotal herbs, you don't really need those, but they're handy. Pretty sure you don't need them anyway. Now I'm gonna go back down to the item shop and get some medicinal herbs. Suggest you have at least 2 or 3 on each character, and probably 4 or 5 in your bag. Depends on what you feel comfortable with. And also depends on your level. By the time I'm at the end of the Waterfall Cave, I'm going to be around level 6, I think. So going in, I'm level 5. So yeah, if you're like way over leveled than that, then you probably don't need to get as many, but depends on how much you like to train. Now I'm going to go over here to the church and save, and I'm going to tell you this trick for those seeds that I told you about in part 2 or 3. What you can do, now you don't have to do this, I'm not even doing this, this is just if you want to. Now if I'm playing by myself, then I usually do this, but what you can do is just save it, and then go into your item bag, and use the seed. Well, I'll wait till we get to that. Again, this is complete. You can just use them, and they still give you points no matter what. It's just if you want to like max it out and get the best you can get, then this is what you can do. Just go into your item bag here, and then find a seed. Now, I use these seeds wrong. Save the seed of defense and the seed of life. And only use the seed of agility this time, and this is how I play it. And that should give you 1 or 2 points. So if you get 1, then what you can do is just reset the system, boot it back up, and do it again, and then if you get it, save it, go to the next seed. You know what I'm saying. So yeah, that just a quick thought there. If you want to get the most out of your seeds, if you don't really care, you just want a nice little bonus, then there you go, just use them. But what I do is seeds of defense I usually save for Jessica, seeds of strength I save for Jessica, seeds of life I save for Jessica. Seeds of agility and wisdom I give to Yangus. Seeds of magic I give to the hero. And seeds of skill I usually use 1 or 2 on the hero, and then the rest on Angelo, if you care to know all that information. So yeah, now I'm just leaving Fairbury and got some easy battles here with this boomerang. Just look at that, nice. What would usually take 3 turns? One hit. It's great. So just going back up this road should be pretty familiar to you by now. If you did the optional stuff and got the chests and whatever. Which, you know, even if you don't do like the side quest type thing like we did in the last couple parts, I do suggest you go after the chests, because those chests can have some very, very good items in them. And that's why they're out in the middle of nowhere, so you'll have trouble finding them, and you know, you have to work for the good items. So I do very much suggest that you go after these chests, and I do suggest you go after the side quest, but that's less of a necessity. Pretty easy battles here. All slimes. Almost to the Waterfall Cave. Won't be able to get a hole too far in the Waterfall Cave this time around. The Waterfall Cave will only take the rest of this part and then the next part before, and then the part after that I'll have the boss battle. Okay, so now we're in the Waterfall Cave. Got your torch. Just go up forward up this ramp to start with. And a battle. We got some Drakkies here, pretty easy. 2 hits. They'll be dead. Absolutely no threat at all. Okay, just keep on going up this ramp. See a treasure chest up there. Hit this fork. Just go, open it up, and we'll get the Waterfall Cave map. You can press square to use it. And the maps can be a bit confusing as far as the compatibility your compass has with it. But just try to follow along as best you can with it if you want to use your map just for exploration or something. But whatever. So take the right fork after that. You can talk to this guy, he doesn't really say anything important. And then there's 3 chests up here. You can open this first one here. You'll get a Chimera Wing. Useful. Use Chimera Wings a lot until you get the Warp Spell. The Warp Spell's very good. Okay, Mecha Minas. They have an annoying amount of defense, and some of the later forms of these can, like the Robo Robins, that's much later on, those can get pretty annoying because they have very fast attacks and strong defense. So, okay, so medicinal herb and leather cap. Suggests you equip the leather cap on the hero and trade it out for his boomerang. Boomerang, god damn it. Bandana. Have that extra. Well, never mind. Okay, so just look at your map, go to the northern area there, but again, it doesn't really, I mean, it kind of lines up, I don't know. It's hard to understand the compass and map combo, that's for sure. Okay, well, let's see. I'm gonna end this battle and then that should be good for this section. So let me go ahead and say thanks for watching. Tune in for part 9 for the rest of the Waterfall Cave leading up to the boss battle.